You were a certified trader. You invested in your education that many years. Same thing, of course, the financial industry. There's so much compliance that goes on, like education. You went to school for business. Have you always been a curious person and interested in learning and developing?
But I believe I became more involved in learning as an adult, not much more as a teenager.
A moment in time, like luckily I was in a car accident at one point, which helped me humble myself a little bit. Was there any moment in particular where it was like, wow, I got to get educated? Like, it's like sometimes we need trauma, I guess, or this fall.
Mm-hmm. I think it was actually when I decided to transition from the fitness industry into the financial services side.
Was it like you're gobsmacked?
Because I said, wow, I know nothing about what I'm about to get into. I was confident for sure in myself and saying, hey, I know how to speak to people, build rapport, get a client. I said, I know that part. I said, but this other part was a whole other world. It was very intimidating. And so then that intimidation that I felt, it was uneasy. I didn't like that feeling. So I said, okay, I need to educate myself and learn.
What did that look like? How did that look like? What kind of education is that? What do you do to become so understanding of it?
I would say that, well, the baseline process is to go through the proper licensing. That's one. But the second one was the mentorship. So whenever you go out and meet with a client, you didn't go out alone. You brought an experienced senior advisor with you so you can do some OJT, some on-the-job training.
Now, that's probably not free in a sense. I mean, they're expecting something.
They're expecting something, sure. You're sharing your revenue.
So you didn't.
Which I do, by the way, with younger advisors. They'll bring me out on their case.
You become the mentor.
And we do joint casework, we'll call it. And I become the mentor. Now, and then at that point, I also learned that half of something is better than 100% of zero. So half of something is better than 100% of zero. Meaning, I in my time, even now in my stage in career, I may come across a potential client that I feel may be just a little bit above my pay grade. Maybe that client needs to see a person with a little bit more gray hair than me. Psychologically, it's the way it works. So I bring on another advisor that could help me get to the point where I could get this person as a client. And I understand that I would rather leverage some other talent so I can profit from it versus trying to go on my own. Yeah, I may learn, but it's going to be an expensive lesson for me.
And then they lose.